So one of my gripes with this game, and it's kind of unfair because it happens in Silent Hunter 3 too, and you all know how much I fawn over Silent Hunter 3, but it's pretty bad in this game because what what happens is when it loads ships, it's like it is pulling a lever and going ka-clonk. Here's some ships for you. Hope you can find them. Good luck. And it's a very pronounced chug that happens. So we're gonna see if we can find whatever ships just loaded, very noticeably. I'm going to wait until we get just about into the middle, or not in the middle of this turn, but once we start to approach it. Just because that's my habit, is I like to do turns as I'm going into or do sound checks as I'm going into a turn. I'm going to put us under, if I can push the button a little bit better. Honk! Honk, honk! Okie dokie. Actually should have... I don't know why I didn't think to check on the bridge. I guess I still can, technically. Whoa. Well, that's not going to be where they are. Oh, hello, Ansem. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Okay, there's a lot of people in the way here. But I'm not seeing anything, so we're going to see if we can hear anything. And they're not going to be over there either. Alright, let's get under. And my sound officer, as we've kind of established, isn't exactly perfect. They don't hear things sometimes. And so wait, land is over here, so I'm not even going to bother checking, I guess. Ah! Good, our first catch of the day. Clearly nobody who has said that has met with any kind of ill fate. I did not just curse myself or anything like that. So that's 80 degrees. It's getting louder, though, along this bearing. So that's probably more like it. Or 280, not 80. So 275. Hey now. You're a rock star. You're an all-star. Rock star, all-star. Who gives a shit? There's a lot of contacts here. Huh. This isn't just a single contact, because if it was, it would be enormous. It would be going from about 275 to about 255. So, that's interesting. Let's do a little bit of a plot here. The plot thickens. Oh, that's not the right tool to use. I hate these. I really, truly hate I don't know why they decided to give you the actual physical representations of the tools that you're going to use. It's just idiotic. It's very diplomatically put on my part. I already forgot what bearings I was looking at. I think it was 275 roughly, so that's about like this. They're not going to be that close to shore. I really doubt it. Let's try putting it there. And then another one. How about we just kind of guess it, guesstimate. Something like that. And I don't know what direction they're going to be heading. We'll just put a little circle here, right in the middle, and we'll have them going somewhat perpendicular, or parallel to the coast. That works for me. So, I don't know if I even want to bother going into the turn. Maybe it's a good idea. Kill some time. Boy, that takes a long time to turn. My goodness. We're heading northwest now. Let's actually see if we can hear. Aha. They're almost due west of our position now. Not quite. West-northwest, we'll say that. That's very audible. That's very easy to hear. So this is from about 2.5 to 330, let's say that. Oh boy, that is probably going to be pretty close. I'm just going to guess at the... Assuming... I don't know if they're heading closer to us or what, but... Damn it. Let's just say... something like that. Again, that is not exact in any way. That's the range of where they are, though, I bet. Okay, let's go to the periscope, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to the observation scope. And am I at the observation scope? No, I'm not. Now I am. And the observation scope, which I didn't use hardly ever in Silent Hunter 3, is actually really useful in this game because it's a little bit more properly modeled. What the purpose of... there's a contact. What the purpose of it is it has a bigger aperture, although it doesn't zoom in quite as much. So it allows it to take in more light, which in turn makes it easier to spot things in the night. That rhymed. I'm a poet and I don't even realize it. Well, oh, okay. There's one there. This may be completely invisible to you guys, but I assure you that there's stuff there. I just saw like a puff of smoke, and that's about all I could see there. Okay, so... I think what I will do, since I definitely have confirmed contact now, and since they are technically within visual range, I'm going to put us on the surface.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Put this stupid thing away.
Yes, sir.
Surface, surface, surface.
Honk! Honk if you're horny. It's not funny. Alright, so now we're slowly rising, and we're going to change our course, and my god, that looks like a hot mess. But let's just correct this. See, this is the irritating thing about this. Is you... What? Hey. What the fuck? Mouse. What happened? What the hell is going on? Oh, I paused it. What a fucking idiot. Okay. Oh my, okay. Well, I'm gonna put it... That was truly amazing. Okay, let's go that way. And I'm gonna increase our speed, and I'm also going to have it stop recharging. Jesus Christ. That was spectacular. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can actually see them on the surface here. That looks like a destroyer there. Not seeing anything else. That's another destroyer. Something over there. That's a destroyer again. That's something. That's something. That's something. Kind of hard to make these out. I'm really not very good. That's looking very merchant-like there. That's another destroyer. This is really more of a task force than a convoy, which is disconcerting. I don't know if I'm really in the right boat to be approaching these guys. Oh, but that reminds me. Technically, we were ordered to just do reconnaissance here. Wonder if it'll let me... We can just send a update so that command knows that there's a giant fucking fleet off the coast of the Philippines. Doesn't appear to be that, like, incredible of a fleet. I mean, it's mostly destroyers as far as I can see. Although it is built into the name that they're gonna destroy stuff, I guess. Okay. We're done with our turn. Hello. Those beautiful green eyes you have. That is awkward. Let's use this instead. And where did they go? Okay, they're at about 90 degrees, and that looked like it was heading right at me, but it's not. Okay, we got a lock on him. I wonder if we can send a message about this now. Okay. A new objective has been assigned. Has it really? See, now I know the game normally will automatically tell you what to do. Oh, it already estimated the speed at 9 knots. Well, right on. That's helpful. But that's our outbound traffic saying that we've contacted. It says estimated course 168. Good grief. That's a lot of info. Go me. I was able to tell that just by looking at them. Let's mark it here. And actually, why don't we just go ahead and mark, of course, it's roughly 168. I can't kind of just ignore that, because, well, that just seems silly to me. Oh, okay. Roger, your contact report. I don't know if I really want to do that in front of my crew. But if fuel and weapons permit, maneuver into position and engage IJN units. Okay. Well, if they really want me to try to take a shot at these, I will. Actually, I was planning on it anyways, even if they told me not to. But, with that said... God damn it. I don't want to look at your stubble. Alright, let's see. That is mostly destroyers. I don't think that this is necessarily just a convoy, though. Good lord. That's definitely a merchant, but... What is this here? Oh, I can see what that is. I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. Yeah. Passenger carrier. Well, what kind of passengers might the Imperial Japanese Navy be carrying to the Philippines right now? I wonder. Let me think about this for a second. Oh yeah, it's an invasion fleet. Great. Okay. Well, let's lock that in. We might as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to get into position real quick. And in fact, why don't I try to maneuver a little bit into position to take a shot with our torpedoes here? We can. I don't know if that's going to be feasible because they are thickly screened with destroyers. This is really not looking too good for us. But we kind of have to. I mean, if we think about it realistically, the fact that Command told us to take a shot basically means that we're the only thing in the area that can do anything about this. So we kind of have to. I'm going to try to get a little closer and get into position and try to ID some of these, because some of them I'm really, again, I'm not great at IDing targets in this game, but I think the only way to learn is to try, so I'm going to try. And I'm going to also try to get into position to take a shot if I can. Also, I should make sure that we're overtaking these guys. Let me look at the cruise ship here. Love, exciting and new. Love, we've been expecting you. Torpedo. Yeah, that's gonna work nicely. We are moving much faster than them, in fact. So, I'm going to keep moving ahead of them and try to maneuver into a firing position for our torpedoes. I have no guarantees of success here, though, because there's a lead escort there. There's something... Well, that's not an escort there. Then there's a ton of them over here, though, so I'm kind of scared. But I'm going to try. Oh, boy. Okay. While I've been kind of getting into position, I did manage to 315 that cruise ship. It's really not a cruise ship. It's that would be a terrible cruise to be on. But I've gotten a speed of about 9 knots. For those of you who don't remember the 315 method, you basically, if you have the contact update feature enabled, you can just put a mark on the ship, and then after 3 minutes and 15 seconds, you put another mark on the ship, and you just draw a line, and that's exactly how fast it'll be going. We did get an estimate of 9 knots. I'm going to have to re-estimate the speed anyways once I'm in a firing position, just because it's a sensible thing to do. They can change speed and direction and all kinds of stuff. So I will have to recompute anyways, but I think that we should be okay as far as getting into position here. We should start getting contact notifications here any minute now. Let's go to the bridge. God damn it, that is irritating. Oh, hey. Wait a minute. That means they're turning. That definitely means that they're turning, because if... Shit. That means that they're going right at me like this. Fuck. Okay. Go this way?
New course. 9. Yes, sir.
That's not good. So I don't know... I mean, one of the God damn, that's just not necessary. I wish you could just tell him to move. One of the tactics that was used by American sub-commanders was basically to get in the middle of the convoy, or get right in their path and shoot torpedoes directly head-on at them. And that was partly because of the faultiness of their torpedoes that they were using, but it was also just because it was easier to hit a target like that. With that said, we could end up, if we do that, getting our torpedoes glancing off the hull. So I don't know if I'm necessarily too interested in doing that, but we might have no other choice. And boy, that is a lot of ships in there. Coming exactly right for us. This is undesirable. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to return to this and wait until we steer. Yeah. See, now that's weird. He's moving that way. Let me look at what's going on now on the bridge.
Ship spotted. Bearing 2, 6, 5. On range.
What the hell was that sound? It's creepy. Okay. Should be behind us now, kind of, right? Ah! Get out of the way. Okay. Escort. 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 Bunch of ships. They're not putting out any smoke. They're not moving. Maybe they are. Maybe the game just isn't rendering it. Yeah, they are putting out smoke. I don't know why I thought that. That's obnoxious. Check that out. Look at that. It's like they're smoking when they think I'm not looking. I feel like a parent of a teenager right now. This is obnoxious. Jerks. Alright, kind of befuddled here, to be honest with you guys. May be obvious at this point, but... I think that that's what I have locked there.
Ship spotted.
Oh, jeez, this thing just moves so slowly. I'm gonna put us south.
Yes, sir. New course.
Just so that we can widen things out a little bit. That guy's getting unnervingly close, though. Don't get any closer. Please. You know,
Yes, sir.
let's look at the bigger situation here. We've got what appears to be a large bay. We have probably what's an invasion fleet. They're probably going to line up in here and prepare to attack this. It's probably why we were sent here in the first place. We probably have intelligence saying that there's a landing scheduled here. So with that in mind, I don't know if I really need to be maneuvering all that much. They might just park somewhere in here, and then I can creep in and take a shot. But with that said, it's 4 o'clock. We don't have very much nighttime to work with here. So let's take another look at him here, see if we can figure out what's going on. $145. That would be somewhere around... Let's just do a line real quick. I sound like I'm from the 1970s. Let's do a line real quick. Okay, 0... Wait. I already forgot the number that I was saying before. 35, I think, was what it was. Okay, so I think we... I think we might have to go north at this point. God damn it. Let's give it a shot.
New course.
I am concerned about this guy because he is quite close. I think that he's definitely within 6 kilometers was what I was thinking. So we might be almost in visual range of him. And is he? Oh man. That was scary. It looked like he was heading right for us. And in fact, you know what?
Yes, sir. Ahead, sir.
Screw this. We gotta get under. Wait until our turn ends.
Yes, sir. Aeroscope depth.
Ahead 1/3.
Dive.
This may not be so much of an attack, so much as a survival test here. Because I don't know if we probably shouldn't even be attacking this, to be honest with you guys. He's going back into formation, it looks like. Okay, so we've got a bunch of sound contacts.
7. Long range.
Thought I was going to get us into some kind of an attack position, but that's not looking likely. It looks like we might have to break this off temporarily, at least. That's probably the guy that's right by us. So that's loud. Oh, I take that back. That's him. Now, if you're really good, you can tell how fast these guys are going based on their propeller sound. It's based on the number of repetitions you hear. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But it's kind of difficult. I don't even know how to infer the speed based on that. So hopefully I can learn how to do that, because I'm going to basically have to be my own sound guy. No offense to anybody who's on the hydrophone right now. Juicy Rump, Lost Lancaster, you guys are probably fine. I just expect a lot out of you guys. I have unrealistic expectations. Right. Meanwhile,
Contact. Warship. Closing.
they might actually cross directly in front of us, and this might be really lucky then.
Merchant. Closing. Bearing. 3.
Let's go to the command room here.
Yes, sir.
Go
Yes,
silent.
sir.
Good grief. Why aren't we going silent?
Running.
That's too fast. Go a little bit slower, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Current speed. 0.
That's too slow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Current speed. 1.
That'll do. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm going to play a little bit of the waiting game here, and what I'm waiting for, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm theoretically waiting for them to get into a firing position for me, but I'm also possibly waiting for them to just run me over with their escorts and kill me. Who can say? Well, wait a minute. I might not even have to be moving here. Yeah, let's just go to a dead stop, because I think they're going to cross our paths regardless.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
stop, and I'm going to wait for them to possibly get into position or to attack me. You'll find out what happens here in a moment. Oh boy. Yay. Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Ahead flank.
We got to get under.
Dive.
So, as I was waiting for them to get into some kind of firing position, we started getting pinged. And that's kind of messed up. It's 4:30 in the morning. There's no way they could have seen us. The only way that they could have heard us is if they already just, magically decided to randomly ping. We didn't have our engines running. I really have no explanation for this other than the game cheats. But we're going to get under here in a hurry, and I'm going to introduce you guys to a concept called the thermal layer. It's not something that you wear. It's actually... I'm running around the command room like a madman. Oh my god, we're all going to die. Fuck. Actually, the thermal layer, back on matters of import, is in any kind of fluid where there's different temperatures of fluids, I guess. There's a gradient in between, and acoustics have a hard time penetrating through that gradient. And that's something that we're going to end up having to rely on quite a bit in this game because I'm inept, and I don't know if it helps all that much, but anything that keeps us alive will be most
Yes,
welcome.
sir.
We're going to have to keep going down.
5.
We're putting out a hilarious amount of noise right now. But I do need to get us under pronto. Just because we were basically sitting there dead in the water, and that was not good. Okay. Gonna wait until we get to 50 meters.
Contact. Warship. Moving away. Bearing.
Passing
Yes, sir.
thermal layer.
Okay, you might have just heard one of the voices saying, one of the voices inside of my head saying, passing thermal layer. Let's bring that down a wee bit.
Yes, sir. Contact. Speed. Warship.
Oh, actually, that was fine. Well, whatever.
7-0. Long range. Yes, sir. Break for silent running.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on this, but this is actually kind of helpful. Oh, God. Damn it, they were just about in firing position. That is irritating. They're all over the place. This isn't good. Oh, boy. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on this course because it might actually take us towards the body of the convoy, and that might get everything all snarled up. Good lord. I can hear their engines.
Warship. Moving away. Bearing. 252.
This is so much fun.
239. Moving away.
239. He's probably right about here. Yep, he's about to go over and he's gonna drop a bunch of charges on us. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and watch, because I don't really have any maneuvers I can do in this boat. It's just too slow underwater. Oh, hey, there's everybody's here. Fantastic. Well, he's not actually attacking us. I take that back. I kind of cheated there, learning that valuable piece of info. Was not expecting to get into this kind of situation at the outset of the game. Definitely not.
Warship bearing 208. Moving away.
Guess we'll steer a little bit. Why don't we go this way?
Yes, sir. New course.
We do have some carryover speed from when we were going ahead flank. But we're going to bleed all that off once we go into the turn. Turns take a lot of your speed away. Just getting pinged to hell and gone. I don't know how they can differentiate their pings from each other's. Whatever. That looks good. Whatever.
Bearing 301. Long range.
You know, one thing is that they could be all gummed up. They could be too close to each other and they're not able to make attacks. It's something I might be able to infer from what I saw on the surface there. Really only getting one signature at this point, too. That's possibly not good. I cannot look at the map, though. It won't give me any information. It's not going to tell me if there's anything right nearby that's going to attack us. They probably are bringing the house, though. They're probably going to try to blow us out of the water with everything they've got. There was an explosion. It's pretty far off, though. Well, this could go on for a while, and it doesn't sound like they're making a very intelligent effort in it. Oh. Well, shut my mouth. How can you guys sleep through this? You guys sleep like freaking rocks. That's incredible. Well, whatever. We've kind of established how these attacks work, and they're not appreciably different in this game as they are in Silent Hunter 3, but basically the trick is to just be very, very quiet and to try to maneuver a little bit, just so that you're not going in a straight line that they can get a fix on and drop charges on. So you just kind of want to wiggle around like a fish and try to avoid catching their attention by being loud. But man, this is dicey. We're gonna keep maneuvering along the bottom or close to the bottom. Actually, we're probably not anywhere near the bottom. I'm full of shit. And try to avoid an attack here. It sounds like they stopped pinging, which is possibly encouraging. That didn't really take them very long to stop, though, so I'm assuming that we're still going to keep getting attacked. If anything develops, I'll pick things up. If we like get a near miss or something like that, I'll let you guys know, but really, I mean, otherwise you're just going to be watching me stare at this screen and praying and things like that, so it's going to be kind of awkward for all parties involved. But, as I said, I'll pick things up if something happens.